παρακολουθήσουμε. Ruzlana, thank you for being with us in such difficult times for your country and for the Ukrainian people. I would like to start by asking you, what is the situation there right now?
Oh, it's a very terrible situation. I never feel nervous like that about all Ukrainians and also all people around the world. We see the war we never seen before. Bomb, rockets, tank, with some diversion group. So a lot of lies and disinformation for the internet, for the SMM, social media movement. So we just look and, just confused. We shocked. We shocked. For what? Why? No any message. It's lies, lies, lies that we start with this war. So I think I can understand what's going on with the Putin. I remember twice Maidan in Ukraine, our revolution. So we know how it's very important to be independent. So Ukraine is independent, freedom country, but Putin ignored it. So his message that Ukraine is part of Russia, which is not true. It's a lie. It's not true. We are 30 years as an independent country. It's a time to say with the act, with the decision to say no war. Only peace. We choose the life. We choose the peace. We don't want a war. We want to stop any weapons, any aggressive, any occupation. Stop it.
Ruzlana.
Stop kill my country and kill my people. So I'm not with my family. I'm not in my home. I don't know. I have home or not. And I ask, be soldier with me for peace. Help me make your statement or just help with something, but don't ignore, please.
Ruzlana, which are the plans that Russia has for Ukraine, according to your opinion? What do you think? What does Vladimir Putin want?
I think the Putin plan is very terrible, to show to the world that Ukraine is nothing, that Ukrainians is nothing. He built just only Russia word. I don't want to use a very dark words, but I want to say that he's very, very dangerous terrorist.
And do you think that the Russian people are supporting Mr. Putin in his plan for Ukraine?
No, you have to know that really true information from inside Russia. These people want to be freedom. Putin just make terror for Russia before our country, because Ukraine, we are fighting. We will never give up. We will win. I know that. But the problem with the Russia, because of Putin to make terror for Russia people. So I think Russia wake up. I think Russia people are going to the street. I think every day could be more and more and more. I think we will see Russia as a freedom country. It comes very soon. I believe it. I feel that. I feel that. And I believe for Belarus the same thing.
Ruzlana, what can you tell us of the situation there?
It's very terrible with the Kyiv right now. Now it's not silence. It's a lot of military terrible action from Putin, and we have no idea about this night, tomorrow, and that is why I ask people to make action as soon as possible, because it's just people are in underground. We are in underground people more than 4 days. So how about children? How about the very old people? So they can't eat, they can't sleep. These people are so nervous. So it's a lot of people. So I'm not with my family. I never think about me. I understand that I use my voice. I use my name. Just do everything to stop Putin's war. But I'm thinking about Ukrainians and also people who are very in dangerous situation right now. Right now, Putin tried to kill Kyiv.
You're speaking in a loud way against the Putin regime and the Russian attack. Do you feel like a target? Are you personally afraid for your life?
No, no, no. I believe for our hearts. I believe for people power. I believe that we unite by heart. I believe for most beautiful things of human, just human. I believe for human, and I never feel me. I'm never alone. I'm never alone, and I'm never afraid. And I want to say, Putin, right now, if somebody can understand me. So Putin, you're terrorists, you're liars, and you leave my country, please, and go ahead, go ahead.
Ruzlana, we've seen hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians fleeing to neighboring countries, women and children and old people. Have you ever thought of leaving Ukraine?
All Ukrainians now, we are soldiers. Everybody do everything. And what the most important thing, we never leave our country, never. We stay here and we will fighting for a long time. It doesn't matter, but we will win. I know that. I'm never afraid. I'm Ruzlana and I'm from Ukraine.
I'm sure that you've heard of the economic sanctions that the West and the United States have imposed on Mr. Putin and Russia. Do you think it is enough?
I think if you want to see the peace for tomorrow, we need to do everything today. What I mean, I ask people just demonstrate to them politics and government to help Ukraine as soon as possible. I mean, Ukraine wants to be with the EU. I mean, block Putin's gas and oil. I mean, be independent from any energy product of Russia. I mean, of course, sanction for Putin's oligarchs. And I think that we need to see Putin in Gag.
Mr. Putin, Ruzlana, says that your country, that Ukraine, is being ruled by Nazis. What is your comment on that?
I think it's the most terrible thing he said. We are patriot. I think Putin can't understand what means to be patriot of our country. I think the Greece understand me. You are patriot of Greece. I love your country. The Greece is amazing country, and I love my country. Ukraine is amazing country, but Putin can't understand what means to be patriot, to be freedom people, to be independent.
Should there be peace talks? Do you think these talks are useful, should take place, or maybe they could bring peace? Are you optimistic?
I don't believe for Putin. No, I don't believe for Putin. I think he needs more time, blah, 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 to the politics of the world and just mobilize his tools and reserve and resource to make more aggressive next step of his war. So it's Putin wants to, just take his time, just blah, blah, blah for us, something like, peace, Ukraine, we will do. And then I think he will mobilize more army. But the problem that the army he sent to Ukraine, these soldiers now understand that he was, it's a wrong way.
Do Ukrainian people know that the world is watching and that we're sending our support?
No, we feel the world. We feel that world help us. A lot of people around the world are going to the street and square with the posters with the Ukrainian flag and use the most power messages like Putin stop, like Ukraine, we support Ukraine, and it gives us a lot of power. We feel the world, and I think it's most important action for us.
Ρουσλάνα,